good game, man.
Round one continues with a heavy dose of citrus. The Magic have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Knicks. Will there be an upset in round one? It's all coming up next.
And a potential closeout game here tonight. It's 3-0, advancement to round two in the Eastern Conference at stake. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And the starting lineup for the Magic. They've got Cunningham, and it's Rainman in at the 2. And for New York, you take a look at New York, they're on the brink of elimination here tonight.
You know, it's interesting. I mean, they've been pushed around and exposed in this series. This is a good chance for them to save face with a win.
So off the tip, it is New York. Cunningham against Brunson. Here's Randall. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Randall, tough guy to guard here as he uses that frame to earn another trip to the free throw line.
And Randall drops them both. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Here's Rainman. Drills the elbow jumper. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
And Cade getting up that time.
And the Knicks with possession. Pass to King. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Here's Brunson. And just over a minute played here to start the game. From 13. And again, the Knicks missing.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Yeah, nice seeing Tatum knock down the perimeter jumper, wanting to keep improving from there.
Here's Marks. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Randall can't hit.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Rainman. Cunningham outside. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Pass to Randall. A shot to stop the run, and he takes it up and lays it in.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Cunningham passes to Kramer. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Hammers the lob through.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Randall. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
The defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
I just love the ball movement.
The Knicks have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Randall on the screen. Here's Marks. Orlando grabs the miss.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Randall outside. Pass to Marks. They set a pick. 5 to shoot. New York, no good that time either. Oh, he picked him clean. And here's Randall. Soft touch off the glass. Randall's got 6.
The strength and the quickness and now the confidence coming along as Randall's able to score.
Cunningham passes to Rainman. And another basket for Orlando.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Rainman's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Outside Brunson. Pass to Randall. 3-pointer. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 4 rebounds in the game. Rainman, the pass to Kramer. Unloads. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's King. Randall outside. 6 to shoot. Down low. King gets the bucket.
Look for signs of Randall trying to continue to improve as a passer, as he was unselfish on that play.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for Orlando, leading by 12. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Give him 8 points now.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Over to the left wing. Right side Tatum. The 3 is up. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
King, the pass to Brunson. Pass to Marks. Oh, from deep. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Tatum. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Yeah, with his shooting touch, the mid-range is an area that you'd like to see Tatum exploit even more.
Randall on the screen. Here's Marks. No points yet. And he drops it in from the low post.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen, shed the defense, quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Tatum, good.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
And for the Knicks, they're shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Here's Marks. Randall outside. Pass to Marks. Now here's Brunson. Here's Marks. Kramer with a rebound.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Rainman. Steps back and shoots. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. The Knicks making a switch here. Clark's checked in.
Number 16.
Orlando has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Here's Rainman. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Rainman's got 12 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Marks passes to King.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
To the inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Now here's McDaniels. Tatum inside. Checked by Randall. Here's Rainman. It's rebounded by New York.
Against length, he tries the fadeaway. It's just a low probability shot.
Clark outside. We've got 1:23 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Miller. Randall on the screen. Pulls it from the top of the key. Miller can't get it to go. Orlando dictating the flow. Here's Tatum. And another basket for Orlando.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Clark, the pass to Randall. Pass to Miller. They set the screen. Puts it up. Cans it with nobody near him.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
13.
Here's Rainman. 12 points for him. Randall, good. Randall's got 10.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Rainman. And it's Orlando with another.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now Randall. 10 points for him. And there's a pick. Can't nail the jumper. We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. It's the Magic opening up a huge gap. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break.
Let's keep it up.
And both teams making substitutions here. New York has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Brunson against Russell. It's deflected, and they get it back, and he recovers it. Here's O'Brien. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And for Orlando, McDaniels out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Lively in at the 5.
Hey guys, Rainman in their last game against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He dropped 50 points and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Graham.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. He just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And the Knicks making a change here. King's checked in. Here's Rainman. He's got 14. Tatum passes to Rainman. Outside Russell. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Rainman, that's good.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And he comes up with a bucket. Brunson's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's where Brunson gets a lot of his baskets. He just thrives in the mid-range.
Here's Rainman. 16 points for him. And another basket for Orlando.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Brunson taking his time here. To the middle. Here's King. McDaniels with the rebound.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's King. Orlando grabs the miss. Lively's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Tatum. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
Here's Marks. To the paint. Here's King. Second shot opportunity. Blocked! And he's able to get it back. Pass to O'Brien. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And the Knicks miss again. Orlando's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Rainman, the pass to Lively. And here's Russell. And there's the screen. Here's Rainman. 18 points for him. Basket's good. Rainman's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he's a gifted passer. This is one of his natural abilities, and the instinct's just showing off from Russell there.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Keep it up. All right, fans, give it up right now for the Knicks breaker.
Randall, he's checked in for New York. Clark comes in for Brunson.
To your Knicks city dancer.
Here's Marks. He's watched by Cunningham. Randall can't hit. For Orlando, they've gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Inside. Rainman, the pass to Lively. Here's Rainman. Pass to Lively. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. Here's Marks. No points so far. Here's King to the middle. Clark up and in on the layup.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
56-26.
Here's Rainman. Clark covers. Rainman, the pass to Lively. Here's Rainman. Pulls up on the wing, and it's Orlando with another.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and the blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Here's Marks. The jump hook, and that one's long. Here's Rainman. Clark covers. Pulls it in from the elbow. Rainman, that's good. Rainman's got 10 points in the quarter.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Pass to Randall. Kramer with a rebound. Kramer's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Rainman. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
And there's a minute 45 left in the second period. And here's Randall. Pass to Marks. Back to Clark. Randall with it. 4 on the clock. That one rolls around and rims out.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
Rainman, that's good.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
Here's Marks. He's watched by Cunningham. Marks passes to Clark. Pass to King. Now Clark. Will it go? Hits the front of the rim and out.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Wow, that's their 10th straight point coming off a mid-range jumper.
Well, the Knicks shooting only 23% so far. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Clark.
13. Coming onto the floor.
34 seconds left in the second.
Number 11, Jalen Brunson.
Randall on the screen. Here's Marks. Drains it from 9 feet away. Marks has got his first basket.
That's how you want every possession to end, with a high probability of success.
Here's Lively. And the shot goes.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And here's Brunson. The floater. And rejected.
Great to now. Cunningham using every inch of that reach.
And so it's Orlando destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hey everybody, we've got Game 4 action, and what a tough start it's been for the New York Knicks.
They got worked on the glass. Lots of spectating, not enough activity. Disappointing first half.
And I'm sure they would agree. And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, things not looking great, trailing big. How do they rally back?
Oh, you're asking me? I don't know. I'll give it to Coach Kenny over there. Who you got, Jet?
Well, this is where pride has to kick in. Down in the series, backs against the walls, are you going to pack it in, or do you want to battle?
That is the question. Men or mice? Got to stick with it. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. And Here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Tatum, good.
It's not surprising to see Tatum taking over offensively. I mean, he's capable of doing this on a nightly basis.
And for the Magic, we've got Jason Tatum, and it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint. The drive by Randall. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Marks. Let's go with a 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Cunningham. The rebound by Marks.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Brunson against Cunningham. Brunson passes to Randall. Here's Marks. Hey, puts up a 3. Tatum with a steal. And the Magic pushing it up now. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Good anticipation wins Tatum a steal, and he knows better than to let it go to waste.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Marks. From the baseline. Kramer with a rebound. Kramer's got 9 rebounds now.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Randall, a screen on Cunningham. Outside for Randall. They need this. Kramer with a rebound.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Kramer. Blocked. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Brunson passes to Randall. Here's Marks. He's watched by Cunningham. Marks, good.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
For Orlando, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Rainman. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Randall. Here's King. Here's Brunson. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Lively's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Rainman, the pass to Cunningham. They set the pick. And another basket for Orlando.
And guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
Pass to King. Brunson against Cunningham. Here's King. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Cunningham missing. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Brunson against Cunningham. From 12 feet. And again, the Knicks missing.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
And it's Tatum missing. And the Knicks shooting only 23% so far. To the inside, Brunson. Deflected! Here's Rainman. 32 points in the game for him. Here's the pick. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Pass to Lively. Here's Rainman. Brunson defending. Just 4 to shoot. The Magic need to put one up here. There's Cunningham with a 3. They grab their own miss. Lively with the bucket.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
Here's Brunson after the basket by Orlando.
Excellent court vision from Brunson as he's able to find the open man.
Orlando has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Here's Rainman. Pass to Lively. The Knicks pull it in. Randall with it. There's the triple. Rainman grabs the board.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
And he lobs it up. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Marks. Outside Brunson. Pass to Randall. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
On the break. Here's Rainman. To the paint. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Magic.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Well, another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range. And that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked him down.
Clark is checked in for New York. And the bucket is good. Clark's got 7 points in the game.
Well, that screen wasn't quite as effective as it could be. However, they find a way to get it done. Credit the shooter for overcoming that aggressive defense.
Here's Rainman. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Rainman's got 34 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Pass to Randall. Here's Marks. Three-pointer. Randall can't hit.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Well, he's big enough, and I think he's strong enough to take that kind of contact and make it an and one. Russell with a nice play.
New York has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Down low. Here's Clark. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Orlando's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long.
D'Angelo Russell.
Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
Back to Randall. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
During his breakout season with the Knicks, Julius Randle, I think, has another level to his game.
Substitution on the court.
They've got Jalen Brunson, and it's Clark in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Releases from the wing and drills it. Rainman's got 36 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Russell against Brunson. Banked it in off the glass. Brunson's got 11 points here in the second half.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Here's Rainman. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Brunson against Russell. Outside Brunson. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Inside, Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, he's just too big and too athletic to be given that kind of position. Mitchell Robinson, an easy deuce.
Clark outside. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Shot clock at 6. Here's Miller. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Well, hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
Right side, Russell. Pass to Jackson Davis. To the inside. Here's Rainman. Shot on the wing. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Brunson against Russell. Here's King. Three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Orlando. From down in the low post, it goes. Russell's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's been incredible in this half. Anytime he pulls up from outside, you think that's bottoms.
King, the pass to Miller. Here's Clark.
Knicks foul. King. First personal foul. First team.
The Magic making a switch here. Gibson's checked in.
On the court.
The Magic have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Here's Rainman. Pass to Hudson. To the paint. Here's Jackson Davis. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Magic foul. Chase Jackson Davis. First personal foul.
That one's off. Russell's checked in for Orlando.
King at the line.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Now the Magic with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Rainman, the pass to Russell. Here's Rainman. Goes back up. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Rainman's got 42 in the game.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Here's Randall with the 7-footer. It's blocked, and they get it back. Marks passes to Brunson. From the arc. Knocks down the triple. Brunson's got 16 in the second half.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Orlando has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Here's Rainman with a step back. Count it. Rainman's got 44.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Brunson against Russell. Randall, a screen on Russell. Right wing. Fires for 3. Outside Brunson. Jacks up a 3. Here's King. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Bomba's checked in for Orlando. McDaniels comes in for Gibson. Rainman, the pass to McDaniels. Hits the trifecta.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see. Russell against Brunson.
Shot from the low post is good. Brunson's got 20.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Stop it. An incredible move to shake his man. Getting the defender on his heels, doing the rest with ease.
Randall, right side, puts the move on. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Rainman. Screen by Bamba. Rainman, the pass to Bamba. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Pass to King. Here's Marks. Unloads from 13. Randall inside. Misses the layup. Orlando has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Here's Russell. Here's Rainman. Brunson defending. Now here's McDaniels. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Randall on the screen. Brunson misses. Orlando has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Magic.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
They just own this series from the start. A clean sweep and a dominant showing from them.
Yeah, super impressive. They took a hold of this series from the jump and just never took their foot off the accelerator.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Rainman.
Oh, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Randall, a screen on Russell. Brunson passes to Randall. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Here's Rainman. And King pulls it down. Brunson with it. And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And they delivered an epic performance, sweeping this best-of-7 series.
That's what you want to do. Get out of the first round as quickly as possible. Now the road gets a little harder.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.